What's up guys, this is Niteesh Singh and I'm a real estate investor based in Hamilton, Ontario, and today I'm going to talk about top 5 untold truths of real estate investing. First one is the cash flow is not guaranteed. Now see, your property might look perfect in terms of cash flow when you go and buy it, but there can be instances when you can be hit with big ticket items like a roof replacement or a window replacement, or you need to perform basement waterproofing, maybe you need to perform a furnace replacement, or you need to get the AC changed because it stopped working. So these things are pretty costly and they can easily eat away your cash flow pretty quickly. Let's assume you cash flow $500 a month and yearly it adds up to $6,000. Now maybe everything goes right for 1 year, and next year on a bad day the AC breaks down and you call the HVAC guy. He comes in, he checks everything, and he tells you the AC needs to be replaced. What happens? $6,000 of cash flow, boom, it's gone, right? So in real estate investing, it's pretty important to have a healthy reserve fund, which you can use during these tough times. So next one is the real estate is a long-term game. So real estate requires a high level of patience and discipline in order to build wealth over a long period of time. It's not like stocks or stock options or crypto trading or anything which can make a quick buck in a short period of time. Yeah, you can make money in real estate in a short period of time through flipping properties, but that is more of a business rather than real estate investing. So yeah, it's not for somebody who is looking to become a millionaire overnight. So next one is that real estate investing is not passive investment. Many people talk about real estate investing and say it's a passive investment and you don't need to spend time after you buy and rent the place. I completely disagree, because it does need your effort, and even though you hand it over to a property manager, you still need to manage the property manager. Just to make sure they're doing their job well and they don't screw up your investment. And yeah, if you're managing the property yourself, then obviously it's everything is depending on you in terms of day-to-day operations. Number 4 is that real estate investing is a capital intensive investment. So it's not like stocks, as I said earlier. If you're buying stocks, you can start with as little as $100, right? But on the flip side, in real estate investing, you need a lot of money to start with, and you also need money while you're managing the property, in terms of a healthy reserve fund. If anything goes south, you should have enough funds to cover your expenses and mortgage. Let's say you have a longer than usual vacancy on your property. Let's say it stays vacant for 3-4 months, maybe during the winters, and how are you going to manage the property? You should have enough funds on the side so you can manage the ongoing expenses, which are like insurance, mortgage, property taxes, utilities. So yeah, it's surely not for somebody who lives paycheck to paycheck, I would say, because what would you do if you have a 2-3 month or 4-month vacancy and you're not generating any income from the property, and you live paycheck to paycheck? Think about it. How are you going to manage your primary home expenses plus your rental property, which is not generating any income? Would you be able to manage 2 mortgages, 2 utility bills, 2 property taxes, 2 insurance bills? Yeah, so I would say just think about it before getting into real estate investing. So number 5 is legal liabilities. So things can go really ugly when you're buying a rental property, although it is very rare, but it can happen, okay? And it can happen with anybody. So let's assume somebody slips and falls on your property and they sue you for damages. They sue you for their injuries and damages. Now what? So this is when your insurance policy kicks in and they cover you for the legal damages, legal liabilities. So it is very important to build a shield around yourself. Either you can buy the rental property under a corporation and have insurance over it, or if you're buying it under your personal name, then I would recommend, buy a really solid home insurance policy so that it has enough coverage to save you in these instances. And personally, I also have an umbrella insurance policy which kicks in if in case my home insurance policy isn't able to cover the damages and legal liabilities. So that really helps, and that gives me the peace of mind. So yeah, keep in mind these things as well. Okay, so this was not to discourage you and scare you away from real estate investing, but I just wanted to bring these topics up and talk about it, just to make you aware of the untold truths of real estate investing, because I feel these things are not talked about much, and they should be discussed pretty openly in the public and within the real estate investing community, so that everybody can make an informed decision. But yeah, any day, I would say real estate is the best investment on earth, because let me give you an example. Let's say you buy a rental property for $700,000 today, and you go to the bank and borrow 80% of the purchase price, which is $560,000. And let's assume you can rent out the property for $4,300, assuming it to be a duplex. Now what do you do now as a landlord? Just make sure the property keeps on generating income every month, and if it gets vacant, then make sure it gets tenanted as soon as possible, and keep the property in good condition. Try to manage the property well. That's all you have to do, and keep on doing this for 30 years. Let's see what happens. Let's assume there's a 4% appreciation rate on average, okay? And there's a 2.5% rent appreciation rate on average in your area. So now, after 30 years, you are having a price of how much? It's over $2.2 million. And what about the mortgage? After 30 years, your mortgage is paid off. It's zero. And how about the rent? Now the rent is over $9,000 every month. Just imagine. Do you know of any investment tool which can, build so much wealth with as little as $140,000 which you invested at the beginning? I can't imagine. That's why I've gone all in on real estate investing, and I have stopped investing in stocks. I hope you liked the video, and follow me for more such content. Take care.